People may be walking away from Trump. People from a high visibility standpoint, Tucker Carlson, Marjorie Taylor Greene, people who need to preserve their careers for down the road in a post-Trump era. But the rank and file idiots, they are still owned by Donald Trump. And the Republican Party, who I believe is going to lose at least the House of Representatives, the Senate's going to be much, much tougher. But if they continue down this path, could lose the Senate as well in November. They're going to go down with this ship because Donald Trump still owns those motherfuckers.
For the second time in just 3 days, a test of what the MAGA Republican Party looks like in this era of Donald Trump and Donald Trump's dwindling approval. In that race, Republican Congressman Thomas Massie, again, a very conservative and often extremely Trump-aligned politician, but Trump-critical on few high salience issues, just lost his primary challenge from a Trump-backed candidate, a guy by the name of Ed Galrein. Now, this has been, I think, the most expensive race in history for a congressional primary, in no small part because Donald Trump was obsessed. I mean, as we know Donald Trump can be, it was Massie in the ballroom for the last several weeks with beating him, a deeply conservative right libertarian who got crosswise with Trump with his efforts really to force a successful vote to release the Epstein files. I mean, that is where this really started and where it got more and more intense. Now, the race, as I said, is the most expensive House primary in the country's history. There's been more than $25 million spent on this race in the primary.
And the people of that district in Kentucky voted for a man who wanted to protect the Epstein files over one of the most conservative members of Congress who wanted him released. Because Donald Trump still owns these fucking idiots. And yes, you read that right. Donald Trump and the Republican Party blew $25 million primarying one of the more reliable conservative votes in Congress, in the House of Representatives, because he wanted the Epstein files released. That's how far Donald Trump is willing to go to keep these files under wrap. You know how much $25 million would help in other races across the country? But they did it to primary one of their own. And he won. The challenger won. Thomas Massie lost his seat. Donald Trump still owns the rank and file idiots in the Republican Party who go to the polls and cast a ballot. The people with brains in the Republican Party who know that they want a career after Trump is gone, they're all walking away from him. But Joe Lunchpail in his red MAGA hat, he'll listen to Donnie until his dying day.